Hi kids! Are you ready to snuggle into your blankets and listen to a bedtime story? Well, I have just a book and a story for you. Now I know all of you are very excited to get your gifts from Santa this year, so why don't we all listen to a story about what happens on the night before Christmas when Santa comes and visits your lovely home. So this story is called The Night Before Christmas, and it is made by Clement C. Now let's see what type of things that Santa will do when he visits you. Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn there arose a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Do you see them?
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
My name! Do you know all of the names of the reindeers? Let's say them together. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, amount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkle! His dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled around his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl of jelly.
He was chubby and plump and right jolly old self, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. The wink of his eye and the twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and the laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, and the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a dawn of a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." All right, So that is the story of The Night Before Christmas. Isn't that exciting whenever St. Nicholas gets to visit us? So thank you so much for listening to the story. Have a happy holiday and have a Merry, Merry Christmas. And I'll see you soon.